This is part 4 of modeling Jack Perry's alien motion tracker, and here's where we are so far. And in case you're interested in the original artist, here he is. All right, he's got all this amazing artwork on his site, ArtStation site. And here is his alien isolation stuff, and of course there's the motion tracker right there. You know, just really, really cool. So anyways, what I want to do is this, what looks like a little battery pack kind of thing. Okay, so we're just going to do it, you know, hopefully kind of quick and for fun. Okay, so here we go. Let's put down a cube. And we're going to go to edit mode in wireframe. And we'll match the diagram to some extent. Make sure we're on wireframe so that we get all the points along here. Okay. There we go. I'm going to put an edge loop in here and slide it to there. I'm going to put another edge loop and slide it to there. And then I am going to take, I think, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? I guess we're going to take all these points and pinch them. I'm going to scale these in the X like this. I'm going to take these ones. I'm going to pinch these as well. Not necessarily as much. Have this kind of effect. Now, I just want to look at this. This looks like there's more going on here, so I think what I'll do is I'll take this face, scale this in the X a bit more. I'm going to put another couple of edge loops in there. Let's grab that and scale X0. And this one, scale X0. We got both of those. I'm going to scale these in the X. Alright, so I got that so far. No. Let's go back to the side. So, actually, I might want to come out to there so that I can indent this thing a little bit more. Okay, so what I was saying is this right here. I'm going to put an edge loop. I'm going to put it right there. Yeah, it's important to be in wireframe. I get that. Okay, so I'll do it in face selection. I think I'll box select all of that. I'm going to hit E and Alt S and then push to get it like that. And I'm going to put an edge loop there. Control B. I'm going to go E and Alt S and push. I'll get that. And then I'm just going to put an edge loop here. And in face selection, I'll grab these. Okay, let me just think for a second here. Just go ahead and do it. E and Alt S. then maybe I'll take these edges, all these edges. Can I do this in individual origins? I don't think so. No. All right, so we'll do it like that. We'll do this, we'll take these, and we'll scale them in the Z, just to, did I get all that? No, I didn't. I was on the wrong ones. This one, okay. This one and this one. Scale them in the Z, just to get a little bit of a, that kind of thing. Then do a solid, that one and that one. We'll scale those in the Z as well. So we're getting this kind of effect. We could probably do more too, couldn't we? Even just a little bit like this. Okay, let's click on, not that, but this, and get that bevel on there. Let's start to see how it's looking. Now, one thing I notice, it looks wide. I'm just going to scale in the X. There we go. That's better. I don't know what I was thinking. I could take this and I could bring it over here just for the fun of it. Rotate Z 90. Just get a sense for. Good enough. Okay. All right. Well, anyhow, let's move on. Here's the thing. Well, let's look at this right here first of all. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into edit mode. Keep my eye on this. I'm going to bring an edge loop in around, around there. Another one. And like that, sort of. Maybe this one could come up a bit. And then from the back, I'm just going to take this face and I'm going to inset it like that. Much. And I'm going to scale. There's a chance that I'm going to want to, well, I'm going to scale this in the X a little bit more. There's a chance I might want to bevel this. There's also a chance that I might want to do a couple of other illegal operations here. Just to prove how much I can break with tradition, do the wrong thing. I might want to do this. I know what you're thinking, but still, it'll look okay. It just might not be the prettiest mesh. Say I did that. And say I came in here and I got a lot of points. Eh? All right, so we'll just Shift S, cursor to select it, and I bring in like a plane, rotate X 90, I scale this, try it anyhow. What if I just scale out? To do that, well, I should actually flip any of those, and let's grab that bevel 22, even 1. Put an array in the Z. Let's make it like that. I think I want those bigger. And that's kind of how I would do those. Okay, it's not the same, but it's something. Yeah, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing here. Now I gotta do something up here, don't I? I gotta put an edge loop in here. Now, I'll make sure I don't get anything funny going on up there, okay? There will be other funny stuff going on. Let's take these faces here. We'll delete those faces. And then we'll rebuild this. Now, the only problem is I got these edge loops in here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to, let's just do it this way. Let's take that and W subdivide. No, I'm sorry. Face W subdivide. And I'll do 2. And I'll go into snap and we'll pull this until it lines up. And same thing with this guy here. Pull that till it snaps, and then we'll make a face and a face. And we can join those up in a second. Do the same over here. I have to make a face. W subdivide 2. Did I do it? No. All right. Pull that and snap it into W. Another one. Take that guy and pull it line there. Those two. Those two. Let's turn that off. And now I can do that. 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 And can I? Doesn't matter. Okay, take that, face, that, and that face, that, and that face. And we'll get ourselves a little groove. Let's see if we're in any. Okay, looks okay. What about pulling these towards each other a little bit? Scale in the X. How bad does that leave us? Looks okay. Let's look at ours. Well, it's not as pretty, but it's something. And, geez, I really, really want to round this. I really want to go like this. case of anything gone in the bottom. I don't feel like fixing it. And is there any way I could round the top as well? And do the same kind of thing. You may not want to do this because a lot of people are going to say it's not the right thing to do. And I understand that. And I agree. But in my case, it's not going to make much of a difference. It might make some problems if I want to unwrap this. I don't know what I'm going to do about that. I don't know that this is going to look very nice. I don't intend to do any close-up rendering, but I mean, if I looked at it from there, I get a nicer shine there. You know, what this does, however, is it creates n-gons. Did it create n-gons? Did it? I may not have created too many n-gons. Well, you know what? I think I'm alright. I think I'm alright. And it looks a little bit better. I wanted to do the same on these, but I don't think I will. I think I'll leave it like that. Cool. Okay. There's one other thing I do want to do, though. And that is... I'm just going to take this Shift-T and pull it down and scale it a bit. And in the X, there's something on the bottom, and I just can't see it very well. You know, it looks like there's like little protrusions, you know, this to sit on the ground or something. So I'm just going to do something there so that it protrudes out. I'll get rid of that face. I'll take this whole thing and let's, how should we rotate? Let's rotate Y 180. Let's push it back up and see what this is like. It doesn't seem to have much of a bevel, so I might do the same thing. If I just do these parts, then I definitely get n-gon. Do I? Maybe I don't. No, only if I do. I think I will do that. So let's grab that whole thing and look from the bottom and just copy it. It's like that. Okay. So I'll have that. Cool. So let's look from the back and line that up a little bit more, you know. And again, I can't always tell how far out these things should come. I can adjust some of this, but that's what I would have so far for that part. Let's finish this up by modeling this stuff here. Okay, I put my 3D cursor right there. Bring in a circle. Let's go for I don't know, 20 vertices. And I don't want to do this. I want to rotate Y90. Scale it down. Diagram's not lined up perfectly, so it doesn't matter. It's probably okay. My side view is better than my front view, so I'm just going to go with that. We'll get to approximate. Now, need to look at something here. It's got 2 levels. Yeah, it comes out black and then red. Okay. Didn't realize that. Okay, so let's do that. Come out. Yeah. Well, I don't know exactly what's going on here. That's the general idea so far. Okay, that's okay. And let's see here. Let's just scale it in a bit, and then we'll come out. Like that. And I'm going to fill that. Select it all and flip polys, and then I'm doing that all as one piece. I don't know if I should have that light separately, but I'll do it that way. Just bevel these as well. One was probably enough. That's pretty close for what we need to do. Well, I guess I have back faces on this. No, well, it's got some. Let's get rid of those. Nah, we could go with that kind of thing. Let's make it all the same for now. So we turn that into a light after. And the thing about this piece here is, as you can see, there's texture on here. I think that's texture. And it's tapered a bit. And I'm going to model it tapered, but if I wanted to put the texture, I'm not very experienced with this. It might be better to have it. I think it would be better to have it just straight and do it and then taper it. I'm not sure, so I'm just going to model it tapered, and then if I have to redo it to do texture, I'll just do that on the side later. So just to show how I would model this, I feel it's probably open in there at the end too. So yeah, let's just do that, and then we'll be good to go. So sorry that doesn't line up perfectly. It's okay. I do actually see this here. And so maybe actually I want to make a change to these now that I think about this. I think I'd be better off doing that. What if I just scale these in the X? And move them in more. If we do that there, is that what he's got? I can mirror these, but what the heck? Maybe that's better actually for those. Okay, anyways, we'll go back to this. Yeah, so I'm not sure why it doesn't line up. Or let's just see. The battery pack comes almost down to this grid line there. So that grid line. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. They seem to have it here. Oh, you know. Maybe these go. Are these supposed to? Just this piece here. Let's break this out for now, for the moment. Sorry, I'm coming back to this and just focus on that. I'm just wondering if I'm supposed to do this. Nice enough. Spending an awful lot of time on these things. Oh yeah, I broke it out, I forgot. Let's join it again. So that's a little bit easier for me to do. Back to this. Anyways, yeah, let me come back to this and look at what's going on. If I take this and I brought it over here, it almost line up. Maybe my front image is off a bit. Oh yeah, and I do want to do the strap at some point. I'm just going to leave it like that for now, and let's come in here. Sorry. And let's take that Shift D and bring it down. Scale it up. Alright, I'm going to break it out and set the origin of geometry. There we go. I'm more concerned with it lining up here for now. Okay, because I'm kind of basing it off this. Yeah, alright, I think I am. Let's bring the cursor to there too. Zoom on in. Cool. Okay, we will go back to this one though, and we'll just get it roughly working. I'm going to extrude it, and I think I'm going to scale like that, just a little bit. Okay, and then I'm going to hit E to extrude. I'm going to come in like that. I'm going to flip these right now. You know what? This doesn't look that tapered. I might be wrong. This piece looks a bit tapered. Alright, well anyhow, we'd have that. It does look tapered. It does, I don't know. just, not that. Come in just a little bit. And then we're going to come out to here. And we are going to taper it down. I may not have come in enough. I'll put edge loops on here, so let's just do that. Let's shut this off for now. Here, I can't really tell, so I'm just gonna do that, and I'll have the cord going in, so I think maybe I'll just cut it at that point, and then bevel both of these. One. And bring an edge loop up here. We might need one more there. That might have to close up a little bit more. I could do that later. I'll be getting close to making that chord. Unless I remodel this. Comes in more. Let's do that. Let's fix that up. Let's grab these faces and let's just scale shift X. In which case we will scale that in. And we'll see if we can get rid of that guy. I can leave it like that for now. And adjust the shape of that whole thing to make it a bit more rounded. But that's the general idea for this. I hope I've got a lot of these pieces kind of correct. Let's look from the very back. I guess I moved it. Yeah, so it's not in line here, so I'm going to bring it back to a position that I like. Okay, so that's my tracker so far. Okay, cool. See you next time.